Abbas, Kudrati, welcome to Cybersecurity Asia 2023, and we've known each other for many years now as well. Abbas, Zero Trust you presented on at this particular conference. It's a journey, right? We always hear Zero Trust is a journey. What's your key message for the audience here today?
Yep, so today Zero Trust has become very important considering that employees are now working from home remotely as well as the threats are very advanced these days. So we have to think in a different way. And we have heard the message, right, is people first, process second, and technology last. So this is what Zero Trust talks about. You have to first think about your people experience, how Zero Trust is going to help them work remotely in a better way and as well as securely. So organizations don't have to worry about the data which is no longer within their control. So Zero Trust has become like an industry standard as an architecture framework moving forward.
Now, you've written a couple of books as well.
Yes.
Obviously, you're a passionate cybersecurity advocate. Maybe just talk us through the structure and the sort of the motivation of writing. And what your key aspects are.
Yeah, and all thanks to COVID-19 actually. I started writing books during the COVID-19 when I was not traveling much for my work. And as a matter of fact, as you heard, I'm a biker, so I met with an accident, broken my leg, and I was on a chair for 3 months. And one of my friends reached out to me, would you like to write a book on threat hunting? I said, well, I haven't written, but if you guide me, I'm happy to write.
Right.
So we wrote the first book on threat hunting in the cloud, talking about how do you hunt adversaries into the Microsoft, AWS, and Google Cloud. Followed by that, I enjoyed that entire process, so I thought, I'm passionate about Zero Trust, let me do my own book. So I ended up writing a Zero Trust Across Digital Journey as a second book, which is one of the bestsellers on Amazon, Australia, and all the Amazons.com. And followed by that, I have a couple of more books in terms of digital risk. I have reviewed some of the books as well as a technical auditor. So journey is going on. I'm enjoying the process, and it's very satisfying to give back to the audience and the community that whatever knowledge I gain from my professional experience and a personal experience, I'm translating those things into the book, and it's getting value added to the other people's.
Well, I just wrote about some threat hunting operations, particularly in the United States at the RSA conference.
Oh, very well.
Sort of CISA and US Cyber Command now conducting what they call a hunt forward operations.
Yep.
What are some of the key aspects sort of in threat hunting operations in cloud environments? What are some of the takeaways there?
So my takeaway is that people used to think threat hunting as one of the luxury service. You need to hire a red teamer, a blue teamer, and get it done once in a while, like how we used to do pen testing once in a year. But today they have to change the process because threats are constantly being targeted toward your organization. You don't have luxury of doing threat hunting reactively. You have to do it proactively. And you can use the tools and technology which are available by cloud service providers. So you don't need to hire a separate team or a separate technology. Make it as an automated one and make it as a proactive service within your environment based on the use cases and the industry specific, and start hunting for the adversaries. Because it just takes 2 hours for an adversary to navigate within your environment once you are impacted and take the data out. So we are working towards 2-hour limit. If you are doing reactively, you will miss the game.
Is the methodology different across those cloud environments, whether it's to say Azure or AWS? Is it the same sort of tactics and techniques that you would use?
Techniques are always the same. It's the approach which will make difference. What you are doing on-prem, you had a limited number of resources, you have the limited number of assets within your own control, but now you are on the cloud, where you don't know where the data is. Smartphones, handheld devices, SaaS applications. So how are you going to do hunting in that space? So approach is different, but technique, TTPs are always the same.
Nice. And what's some of the key takeaways on this particular conference for you?
Absolutely. First key takeaway is a type of speakers and the topic which we have got it. I'm so amazed to listen to all the variety of and diverse topic, all the way from HR and recruitment issues to threat hunting to Zero Trust and API securities. So I think it's the people which they bring in the conference makes a huge difference into that. And beautiful country, why not? Who doesn't love Malaysia?
I think you've nailed it in terms of the people. We're here at the Sheraton Imperial. But Abbas, thank you very much for joining us on MySecurity TV. Great to catch up with you again. And thanks for joining us at Cybersecurity Asia.
Thank you.